Don Lemon, formerly known as the dumbest man on television before he got booted off of television. This guy, famously, back when he was at CNN, there was a Malaysia flight that vanished into the ocean. And he was running his own show or own segment. And he literally got a panel to discuss whether or not the plane was swallowed up by a black hole. This right here. This was pretty funny.
What if it was hijacking or terrorism or mechanical failure or pilot error? But what if it was something fully that we don't really understand? A lot of people have been asking about that, about black holes and on and on and on and all of these conspiracy theories. Let's look at this. Noah says, what else can you think about? Black hole, Bermuda Triangle. And then Deji says, just like the movie Lost. And then, of course...
Can you imagine? You're running a serious news network and you're discussing the possibility of a black hole swallowing up a plane.
They're also referencing the Twilight Zone, which has a very similar plot.
And that's everyone in this panel is having to take it seriously.
Is it preposterous, you think, Mary?
Well, he asked her, do you think it's preposterous? Frickin' Don Lemon.
Well, it is. A black hole is about, a small black hole would suck in our entire universe, so we know it's not that. Bermuda Triangle is often weather.
Remember, this is on CNN. Major news coverage of the Malaysian flight that vanished. Black hole. We're discussing it now.
And Lost is a TV show, so right. I think I always like things for which there's data, history, crunch the numbers. So for
you get the picture. They all had to answer this like it's a serious question. That's this guy right here, Don Lemon, the dumbest man on television. He claims that white men are broken and they are prone to violence. White ladies, come get your men, he says. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you can help us out here. On his podcast, now let's see the clip here.
Men who look like you, men who vote like you, and men who sound like you. White men, something is broken. Something is cracked deep inside when so many of you believe the answer to fear, to loss, to change is violence.
Do you wonder... Do you think he knows he's stupid, or is it just over his head, I wonder?
Listening to me? I hope I'm saying it loud enough for the people in the back.
Okay. Let's continue with the article. So on his podcast on Monday, former CNN, the dumbest man on television host, Don Lemon claimed that something is broken, as we just saw. He noted shootings that occurred over the weekend in Michigan and North Carolina. In Michigan, 4 people were killed when Thomas Jacob Sanford opened fire on worshipers at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, a.k.a. Mormons, on Sunday and set the church on fire. In North Carolina, Nigel Max Edge was arrested after allegedly opening fire at a waterfront bar, killing 3 people and injuring 5. And as we saw, he said, white ladies, come get your men. Lemon's comments were criticized on social media, naturally, with libs of TikTok writing Don Lemon is a racist. Yes, it was a catastrophe. Now, Don Lemon says that white men are broken and that they believe violence is the answer. Don Lemon is a racist. Commentator Benny Johnson also got into the fray, saying Don Lemon, who is married to a white man, has a complete racist meltdown over white men. And I guess Jesse Kelly says so much of Don Lemon's life is centered around the idea that white men suck. And I guess that's about it. So there you go. I just wanted to let you know that Don Lemon says that if you're white, you might not be okay. You might be broken. And maybe you need to go find the nearest female and ask her to help you out, I guess, becoming less nonviolent. So thank you, Don Lemon, for those words of wisdom, and stay away from black holes.